Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the We're All Nerds Here podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the We're All Nerds Here podcast. I'm your host, Ahky.
And I'm your co-host, Aiden.
And a fun fact about me is that my dad can totally beat up your dad.
You know what? I would probably try to fight you on that for pride of fathers, but my dad probably would lose.
You know, my dad is a bitch.
He's like, he's got probably at some point going to have like one less limb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, that's a depressing note to start on.
Nah, he's fine.
What's your fun fact?
My fun fact, my dad's going to lose it now.
No.
My fun fact is I am constantly in therapy every day because I can read minds and everyone is just, oh man, what I hear is just terrible.
I always feel like that when that's depicted in pop culture, that they're just being bitches. Oh, I can hear everyone's thoughts, and it's like you have your own thoughts. You have your own thoughts you can't control. No, I don't know. But it's been a while. It's been a little bit since our last episode.
Yes, we went on a little bit of a hiatus because one, I actually was sick for a little bit, and
As was I.
Yes, we were both sick. And we've just had a little bit of some technical just stuff in the background as well. Just recordings not working the way we wanted to, and just that kind of stuff. So, but we should be good to go. We also have some news. We recently got our hands on some recording equipment.
We did. We did recently get our hands on some recording equipment.
Pretty much the same as what we got.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but also, ouch to the wallet.
Yeah.
But you know, if you guys,
it's worth it. It's worth it.
If you guys want to help out, no.
If you ever want to contribute,
no. We're not there yet.
No. We do. It's all for the fun, the shits and giggles at the moment.
It's for the love of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the love of the game.
And
speaking of the game,
yes, you just lost.
Oh, fuck's sake. I cannot. You are the third person in a consecutive week to bring that up, and I'm done. I quit the game.
You quit.
But do you know who else lost the game? All of you.
All of you did.
No, but speaking for the love of the game, there's been a lot of news recently.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes. No, not San Diego.
Oh, not that in that
New
one.
New York Comic-Con.
Oh, yes, New York. Sorry, I always get those mixed up.
It is it's like the second biggest Comic-Con.
Yep, second biggest one. Yep.
That happens throughout the year, and it looked fun. I don't know. We live in Australia. We can't go to New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah. Either San Diego or New York has been like one of my like goals in life is to attend one of those at some point. That and PAX in Melbourne. I've never been able to actually attend.
Right,
I've always wanted to.
Yeah, PAX is also something that happened over the weekend.
Yes, that did happen over the weekend, and I don't have PAX normally doesn't have a lot of like new news that hasn't already been announced, but
it's mostly just like, hey, remember this game's coming out?
Yeah, and but there is something that happened at PAX that I just wanted to bring up because I just thought it was kind of weird and interesting.
What happened at PAX?
There was an evacuation at PAX.
What?
Yes, really? Yes. Now I don't know the full story because I've been hearing multiple different things, and there's a potential that PAX is trying to like save face to look good.
Too many gamer farts.
The methane in the air. No, so the smoke alarm or fire alarm went off.
Oh, okay.
Now,
so someone's ripping fat clouds.
Yeah. So it's either that. So I've heard multiple things. One is that it was the from the smoke machines. Which, by the way, PAX, I have never been to a PAX, but most conventions, and from what I've seen of PAX in general in the past, is that they are always smoke machines. So there's never been an evacuation that I've been aware of in the past. Or why would that be an issue this year? But there's another thing going around saying that somebody just randomly pulled a fire alarm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which would make more sense in my opinion.
Yeah, that definitely checks out.
Yeah, and then there's something else about someone getting arrested, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was,
funnily enough, when I went to a local convention here in Adelaide, AvCon, you were actually there at the time. These kids snuck in, and started
talking religious stuff. You said,
yeah, but they were being little shits.
Yeah,
honestly, and I think that's probably what happened. Some kids probably did something stupid, and then it broke down, and PAX is like, oh man, we're supposed to be like this big fucking not corporation, but this big event, this massive event for gaming, and we're supposed to be professional, and we just weren't professional, and it's like bit of a blow to the pride. But who knows?
But I mean, sometimes you just got to take it and be like, yeah, you know what, we screwed up, we let this happen, well, now we learn from it.
Yeah.
But instead is when it gets kind of covered up, it's like, really, like we're not all like stupid, right?
Yeah.
But it's okay. I still plan on going one day, but
yeah, that would be very nice. It'd be very cool.
Yes, it would be very cool. Like I've always said, if we do end up going to like one of these things together, we should vlog it.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. I'd love to. I don't know how to vlog because that's a lie. I do know how to vlog, but I don't know how to be that entertaining for that amount of time.
Well, it doesn't have to be like a huge thing. It could just be like a 5-10 minute video. You just kind of going around just being like, this is what we did and this is what we looked at, and kind of have a few little clips of us having fun.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
But do you know how we get there? If people like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, and share.
And share.
Yes.
Because nobody says comment anymore.
Yeah.
But back on to New York Comic Con.
Yes.
A lot of, surprisingly enough, a lot of like comic book news has surprising at a Comic Con.
Surprising as a Comic Con convention,
But the last couple of years, these Comic Cons have kind of been overtaken by the like the movie studios and basically just the movie studios to be like, hey, here's our next movie coming out. Please watch it.
Yeah.
but there was some actual comic book news, and most of it is coming from DC. And I'm a big comic book fan.
Yeah.
So some of the things that has come out has been oh boy. Yeah, screw it.
It's our little computer here, which is supposed to bring up our little bit of news, is not working.
It's not doing the thing.
No.
But mostly to do with the comic book side is that there's just more Batman news of like Batman's doing Batman stuff.
Batman do Batman.
Yeah.
I have heard. I haven't, unfortunately. I've said it on the podcast that I would read it, but I haven't read anything yet. But I have been hearing that people are liking the new comic book.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Issue 2 is out. I haven't read it yet, but I'm definitely going to give that a try. But moving away from comic book, I might cut all that out, but no, keep it in. Keep it in.
Do it live. Do it raw.
So more to the Marvel side, what they came to the con with is less comic book stuff and more to do with their TV shows.
Okay, yeah.
And one of the TV shows is Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2.
Okay.
Which, if you haven't seen it, it's the new Spider-Man animated show. It's okay. It's fine.
Who's the voice actor?
Not Yuri Lowenthal.
Ah, damn. Because he did one animated Spider-Man series, I'm pretty sure, didn't he?
I think he was in a couple of games. I mean, I know he was in a couple of games, but I think he was in a couple of games prior to that. Maybe he did maybe something.
Yeah. But anyway, go on, yeah.
But Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 is coming out, I think it says late 2026.
Okay.
It is, fall 2020, so mid 2026.
Yeah.
It is scheduled to return in the fall. The season will focus heavily on Peter Parker's personal life. Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
The season will focus on Peter Parker's personal life. The season, never mind.
Cool.
Yeah, we tried.
It's personal history, picking up from where season 1 left off. I haven't seen all of season 1, and that just spoiled it for me. So I won't spoil it for everybody here, but it'll pick up where season 1 left off.
Okay.
And we'll dive more into, I guess, just more into the world of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
From what I did watch of the first season, it was 3D CG animation.
Okay.
Which is, it's a bit janky.
Yeah, we did. We were talking about it on one of the episodes that we didn't end up.
I can't remember. Probably.
I can't remember. We have talked about it. Anyway, the two of us have talked about it before. And
no, it was a Hot Takes episode.
Oh, yeah, it was a Hot Takes episode.
Where you said you didn't like 3D animation. I was like, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. No, it gets a bit, 3D animation gets a bit jarring. But
yeah, it's fine. But in this universe, instead of teaming up with Tony Stark, he teams up with Norman Osborn.
Okay.
Before he turns into the Green Goblin.
Oh, so this could kind of be like almost similar to like the Flash.
Yeah.
Like having a mentor that's
secretly your bad
guy. Secretly a bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, even though he might not be a bad guy yet, but still.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The Green Goblin is Spider-Man's most iconic villain. Why wouldn't you have...
Yeah, it makes for a good story.
Yeah.
Like, it's like ends up being like a betrayal in the end.
Yeah, and, if they pull it off, it'll be great. I do need to finish off season 1 because I did like what I saw, but it was also... The animation was jarring.
Mm.
They were using different characters than what I was used to. So instead of like Flash Thompson, it was Lonnie Lincoln, who is Tombstone.
Oh, okay. As like his like high school rival?
Kind of, except he's a good dude. Yeah, except he's just a genuinely good person in a bad circumstance.
Yeah.
Which is like, all right, cool. But I don't know. Why are storytellers so afraid of having people just be dicks?
Yeah, like people are like it's a villain. Like they're allowed to or rivals, like they're allowed to be assholes.
Yeah, just let them be a dick.
Yeah. You don't
let them be a dick.
You don't not everybody has to be like super nice and then just fall into a bad situation. People can just be dicks for being dicks.
Yeah, just for the sake of being a dick.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Which is often the best characters.
Yeah, sometimes they're the best. As example, Lex Luthor, the most recent Superman movie.
Yeah.
Like, he's got no real reason to be the way he is, but he just is.
Yeah. A lot of people took umbrage with that, by the way, where they were like, I don't know why Lex Luthor is like this. It's like, because he's just an asshole.
Yeah. He doesn't need to have a reason.
Yeah. He doesn't need to have some, like, sad backstory. He's just a dick.
Yeah.
He's just not a nice person.
Just against the metahumans.
Yeah. He's very xenophobic.
Yeah. But uses metahumans to get his goal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every istophobe usually does use what they hate against the people. That's a whole conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
But the other thing that Marvel came out with at New York Comic Con is X-Men 97 Season 2.
Okay.
Which is the reboot / sequel. So requel.
Yeah, so of the original 1997 TV show. So it's like, haven't they used pretty much the same animation but upgraded it?
Oh, no, it's not the same animation at all. The studio's different and it got a hell of an upgrade.
Okay. I remember hearing about it. I just haven't seen it.
Well, you probably heard about it because the original showrunner got fired.
Oh.
There was some controversy he was a part of, and now he is no longer on the show. And so this season is going to get taken over by... Actually, they don't mention it here in the article, but They are in season 2. They're going to focus more on the stories that they were telling in the 90s in the comic books.
Yeah.
So the original X-Men 97 was telling stories from the 80s. So the newest one is telling like stories from the 90s.
Okay. That makes sense. I do see on here in this article as well. Not sure if I'm driving too far down. I did see some concept of this stuff that popped up earlier about a day or two ago, but I didn't click on it. Is Wonder Man. Now that's actually one person in the DC universe. I don't know. I know quite a few heroes and characters. That's one I don't know about.
That's Marvel.
That's Marvel. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel has a Wonder Man.
Oh, Jesus. This is why I get so confused.
He's an actor. He eventually becomes like this superpower. I don't give two shits about Wonder Man.
Okay, then. I was just like, never heard of this one before.
In the comics, he's like a what is it when you're like grandfathered into something where it's like you're a stalwart, where you're just there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stalwart.
Stowaway? No way.
No. Anyway, he's an Avenger, and he's been an Avenger forever.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I'm trying to say. And now they've got this show coming out, which I think was supposed to come out a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
But they just sort of, not released it for one reason or another.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no faith in it. I haven't seen the trailer. It looks okay.
I haven't seen anything, so I'll have to find out for myself. If there is any little concept, poster or concept art, put it right there.
Gosh, fucking damn it. Fucking damn it. But there is more stuff that I wanted to...
Yes, what's next?
From Marvel. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is coming. Have you seen Daredevil Born Again?
I actually haven't.
Have you seen the original show on Netflix?
No.
You haven't watched the original Daredevil show?
I've been... Okay. I will be honest with this one. I have been scared to. Because I'm not sure if this is how well received this is going to be, but I quite liked the Ben Affleck Daredevil, so I've been scared.
What the fuck?
I've been scared that it might change my mind.
Of course it'll change your mind.
I don't know. I've just been a bit...
That's like eating charred steak for years and years and being afraid of eating a fucking Michelin 3-star Michelin.
It has been something I've been like, I want to watch it, but I'm like, I don't want it to change me.
Oh my gosh.
It's been one that I've been meaning to, but I've just been like, I'm not emotionally ready for it yet. I have a lot of emotions behind Daredevil. There's been some personal stuff behind that. So
I do love Daredevil. Daredevil's amazing. Watch the Netflix show.
Yeah.
Then watch season 1, season 2. Then watch Defenders. Then watch season 3, and then Born Again.
Okay. All right.
Daredevil, the Netflix show, is some of the best television you will ever watch.
Okay. Fair.
But then there's Born Again. Born Again's okay. I liked Born Again, but it's not like, it's not as good as the original.
Is the Netflix Daredevil the one that you see in
Born Again?
No, in the Spider-Man. That's the one. Okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
He's
a really good lawyer.
Who are you? I'm a really good lawyer.
I'm a really good lawyer. Once you watch Daredevil and then you watch Charlie Cox and anything else, you go, is that motherfucker blind?
How dare.
But no, season 2 of Daredevil Born Again will be coming out on debut on Disney Plus in March 2026. Not that far away.
No.
Not that far away at all.
Couple months.
Yeah. And apparently we are going to have returning character of Jessica Jones.
Okay. Oh, Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones will be making a return, which, yeah. The first season of Jessica Jones is also excellent. Don't watch anything else.
Yeah.
The rest of it's bad.
I have wanted to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but every time I brought it up, I'm like, It's been... Because I know that it actually ties into a lot of like some of the behind the scenes of the movies. But like I'm just like,
Yeah, don't I don't know. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's this thing that happened, but isn't technically canon anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Marvel was just like, it's not canon. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that because it was supposed to show how Agent, what's his name?
Coulson came back to life.
Coulson came back to life.
Yeah. But yeah, no, in technically speaking, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon and Agent Coulson is still dead.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's not great.
They're messing with our feelings.
I love Agent Coulson. Hey, what happened to that actor? Why didn't they bring him back?
The guy who
played Agent Coulson, whose name
I just
escapes
haven't seen it. I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything really.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe we'll find that out next time.
I'm trying to... Well, I mean, I guess with this, in this next 10 years, the restart, I say in air quotes, or whatever it is of Marvel, maybe he might come back. Who knows?
I think they're calling it a soft reset.
Yeah, soft reset, you said. Yeah.
Which cowards.
To start again.
Yeah. If you're going to start it, just start again. You know? And I know they have Tom Holland on contract for another 3 films, but like...
Oh, for another 3? I thought this next one was going to be his last one.
No.
Oh,
no.
wow.
Are you kidding me? He's still young enough to play Spider-Man, and he's like... It's making him bank.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I just heard rumors that they weren't going to... That this was going to be the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, he is... I think he's pretty much done. Or I think he wants the freedom to like explore other characters. And I think in these last couple of years, he's had that freedom, and now he's just sort of come back. Like Robert Downey Jr., right?
Yeah.
When he was playing Iron Man, he was like, I'm never going to win an Oscar. And then when he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, he was just kind of like, Iron Man?
I'm back.
Dr. Doom?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Typecasting is such a massive issue with Hollywood that like it doesn't really get addressed. Or at least to my knowledge anyway. And it takes actors so long and so much effort to break through.
Yeah, but on the opposite end of that, I strongly believe if you are known for one thing for the rest of your life, you have been immortalized.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're like, you will live forever as that one thing.
Yeah, but that is very true. I was about to come up with and explain about like Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, but Daniel Radcliffe is sort of like, I was Harry Potter, but now I want to do all this Broadway stuff. And now he's sort of circled back to, I was Harry Potter. And that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I was on stage. I banged a horse. I don't know what.
He's done some, what was it, Swiss Army Man. He's done some weird stuff. Like he purposely went out of his way to do the weird shit.
Yeah.
Because he was just Harry Potter.
Do you know what they should do? In the new upcoming remake of the Harry Potter franchise, he should have a cameo. Oh no! Do you know who he should play?
Who's that?
Sirius Black.
That would actually be but that won't be for a while. But that would be pretty good.
And he'll get to that Gary Oldman age, and he can actually play it pretty well. So if they came in and Daniel Radcliffe was Sirius Black, that would be pretty cool.
I wonder if they're going to do it like they did with the movies, how it was so fast-paced that like you watch them age, or if they're going to just every couple of seasons recast.
No, I think they're going to do... I think they're gonna space it out so that they age appropriately.
Yeah.
Because book 1, they're 10 or 11.
Yeah, very, very young.
10 or 11. Book 2, it's not that far after.
Book 3 is only supposed to be like 13. And when you look when you look at the movie, Prisoner of Azkaban, and then you look at number 1, there is a massive difference in like how far how much he's grown up.
Yeah.
That's just 3 movies apart, and it's huge.
I remember seeing an interview with him about the hair, because if you watch Prisoner of Azkaban, Daniel Radcliffe's hair is nuts. It is all over the place. And apparently they told him to grow out his hair so that they could cut it for the film. And then when he came back, they were like, no, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's why we wanted it.
Yeah, cool.
We were expecting it to be longer.
Yeah.
It got pretty long by the end of the whole movie.
And then he got a cut.
Yeah. Well, what was next? I see there's something called
Vision Quest.
Yes, what is that one about?
Vision Quest is technically a sequel to both. Well, not technically. It is a sequel to WandaVision and Agatha All Along. It will be following. So, spoiler alert. At the end of WandaVision, we find out that after Vision died in Infinity War, he was taken to a government facility where he was taken apart and experimented on, and thus there was a new version of Vision that was created.
Okay.
And at the end of WandaVision, the fake Vision that Wanda created, and this is so nerdy. This is so nerdy. So the fake version that Wanda created and the artificial version that was created by the secret government organization sort of had a fight, but then did like a mind meld where the fake version became the physical one and the physical one, and they merged, and then he just flies off.
Yeah.
And this will be following up on that with Vision, which, thank goodness, I love Vision. I love Paul Bettany, and I'm very much looking forward to this show.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen, especially since now, spoilers again, Wanda is gone,
quote unquote dead.
Yeah.
Apparently she's going to be in Doomsday.
I guess we're still sort of fucking around with the multiverse, I suppose.
Yeah, but after Secret Wars, they'll be done with it.
Yeah. I mean, I love the concept, but I think when they've changed so much of their original plan, it's just kind of messed things up. Like I think I've mentioned it before when they got rid of I forgot his name again.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors, when they had to let him go for what he was accused of, which just ruined a massive time. Like all this timeline they had set, and then because
Doomsday was going to be Kang Dynasty.
Yeah,
where like the New Avengers and the New Avengers / Thunderbolts and the Falcon Avengers and the Fantastic Four were going to go up against Kang.
Yeah.
And then that just got scrapped.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it kind of would help with the whole multiverse side of things to kind of help keep everything together, because then it's like, can always just keep coming back to Kang, because Kang this, Kang that. This is reason for all this multiverse bullshit.
Kang is infinite.
Yeah. And then that makes sense. But now that Kang's not there and Kang's not a part of it, there's like this kind of void, but they're still clinging on to the multiverse stuff. And
yeah, but now it's Doctor Doom. So
yeah, now it's Doctor Doom. So like, but let's see how it goes. Still looking forward to it.
Look, I am very much looking forward to Avengers Doomsday, and we'll definitely give you our thoughts on it when it comes out next year.
I think it's next year. I'm definitely going to try and see it opening night.
That's going to be insane.
Yeah, it will be. But major Marvel movies like that have always liked to try and see as early as possible, because I think I mentioned it before.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were telling me to say spoilers.
No.
No. It's not just because of spoilers. It's more so because I like feeding off of the energy of the room. I like.
So you're like that energy vampire from What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah. But I like, when we're all laughing together or being like, you hear multiple people like, like gasping or whatever it is. I love that.
Sorry, I just had a like a brain thing.
Yeah.
Where so for context for the people at home, I'm currently listening to the Dungeons and Daddies D&D podcast.
I got him onto it.
Yeah. And then there is a character on the podcast called Ron Stampler.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Stampler. And he's amazing. But you know what? I just made the connection. Ron Stampler is just the vampire from What We Do in the Shadows.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I have not.
There's going to be people watching this who will know exactly what I'm talking about. That particular brand of nerd, and they're going to be like, just cinema, absolute cinema.
I love when we can pull shit like that. You just got a little bit of this, got a little bit of that, and I was just like, oh, it just makes so much sense.
And then we put them together, and they kissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Vision Quest.
Okay.
And that's all from Marvel.
That's very
that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's not like super massive, like mind-blowing news, but it's still some pretty good stuff to look forward to.
That's 3 live action shows and 2 animated shows.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of content.
Yeah.
And I know there's been like this thing with people lately that the market has been pretty saturated with Marvel stuff. Is this still too much, do you think? Like, this is too many projects to be coming out in the 1 year, mind you. This is all coming out in 2026.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the content is in the last like 5 to 10 years, which you would notice is moving towards streaming and shows rather than movies. And what I've noticed that Marvel is doing is like they've got the movies and they're still doing them and they're not going to stop, which is, good. But
why would you? They print money.
Yeah, exactly.
Not so much anymore.
Not as much, but still. But the shows are kind of just like little tasters in between, I guess, and like tie into some movies or whatnot. And whilst I wasn't a big fan of Falcon and Winter Soldier,
I didn't like it either.
I didn't like it, but I did like that it was a setup to a movie.
Yeah, a movie that came out almost 4 years later.
Yeah, 4 years later. It was still a setup for that, and that I don't mind. But like, if you're going to do a show that's not going to be a setup for something big later, you need to make the show big, in my opinion.
Or just have it be like Daredevil, where it's like this character works for television so much that it doesn't need to set up anything for the movies.
Yeah.
You're just enjoying watching this character go on his merry adventures.
Yeah. And I can see why it can be some people are like, no, this is too much content. And I can see the reason for it. I just I guess at this moment it's like I'm not going to go crazy and watch everything. I'm just going to pick what I feel like I'm going to be interested in. Because it's just it can be too much if you're going to do it all.
That is very true. I still need to watch Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, like I said before, season 1, and I still need to watch X-Men 97 season 1 as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have to watch the original again as well. I've seen bits and pieces of the original X-Men animated series. It's fantastic. It's great. I highly recommend it. That's not sarcasm, by the way. I genuinely recommend it. And apparently X-Men 97 is just chef's kiss.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Like I will eventually get to the X-Men 97 series. I'll eventually get there. I do want to start watching some more Spider-Man of any real animated series because I do really enjoy Spider-Man.
Have you watched Spectacular Spider-Man?
I think I've watched a little bit. Is that the one where he kind of treats it like Emperor's New Groove, where he pauses the frame every now and then to say stuff?
No,
that's not
not
that
even
one.
close.
That's not that one. There is one that does that.
Yes, it's terrible.
I know. That's why I haven't watched it. I've just seen clips of it. I'm like,
no. Spectacular Spider-Man is fantastic.
Yeah.
I will put out the hot take here that I believe that it is the best adaptation of Spider-Man.
Okay.
And as a Spider-Man fan, that means
it means a lot.
That means absolutely fucking nothing. But I hope as a friend you value my opinion.
I always I would take that to my grave. No, of course I do. Anyways. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely want to get onto more of that. Every time we talk about Spider-Man, X-Men 95, I just keep thinking 97, sorry. I just keep thinking more of the Wolverine game coming out, which
I was literally about to segue us to like, hey, speaking of the X-Men, did you see the gameplay trailer for the Wolverine game and how it looks fucking amazing?
It looks so good. And you know what? I've been seeing a lot of people carrying on being like, how do you make a fighting game or a game adventure / fighting, whatever you want to call it, game on a character that cannot die? And it's like, and they've come out and they've made a statement about it. He heals through combos.
Oh, that's sick.
So he doesn't just straight up heal. Like I guess when you're out of combat, he probably would. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
But like during the combat, like you've got like you heal through your combos and stuff, which I think is a good mechanic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's just passively healing all the time, yeah, you'll feel invincible.
Yeah.
But it also kind of makes sense of like, I need to heal fast so that I can keep chopping these dudes up.
Yeah, and it would, I don't know, some of the gameplay I've seen has been amazing, and I'm really hoping that if they're going to do that kind of thing, they need to really find a good, like a happy medium, I guess, where they're throwing like lots of enemies at you, but not so much that it's just like overwhelming or just feels like a mindless hack and slash, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am really looking forward to it. When I saw the trailer and then I saw the Sentinel at the end of the trailer, I was like, yes.
Every time I see a Sentinel and Wolverine together, I think of X-Men 3 when Colossus throws him at like the fake Sentinel and he pops out from behind the head. And he's like, I can't remember the line, but it's some stupid one-liner where he's just like, class dismissed. I think that's what it was.
While Sentinels are just like devastating, I do really like them. I know they can sometimes be a little overused because what was it? There was the Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
They've been used quite a lot in animated series.
Yeah.
And like now they're gonna put it in a game. And I guess like it is a villain or villains, I guess, that can be overutilized, but I still really like their concept. You know, it's like, the more you fight them, the stronger they get. The more the more of them that die, the more they adapt.
Yeah, because they were designed for killing. They were designed for killing mutants.
Yeah.
So you have to adapt to every mutant. So eventually, you can wipe them out of the face of the planet. My thing is with the Sentinels, I do like the Sentinels, but like if you're gonna kill like a bunch of mutants, why a giant robot? Why is that like the first thing you go to of like, I have an ant problem. I guess I will run them over with a tank.
I guess they just needed to go overkill, I suppose. I don't know why. It's just, well, I mean, they do evolve to be like nanobots kind of thing.
They do get smaller.
Yeah, and then like because they can shapeshift and stuff, which allows them to adapt, I suppose. But I could answer that, but that is a true point. Why
why giant robots?
Why giant robots?
Do you know what my favorite Sentinel is?
What's that?
It's the Tri-Sentinel.
Oh,
It's a Sentinel that has 3 faces, 3 sets of arms, and 2 legs. It's so inefficiently stupid. I'll put a picture up of it, like
just
here somewhere.
yeah, just here, there.
And so back to Wolverine, I love how people just tend to forget that there was a Wolverine game before.
Yeah.
X-Men Origins Wolverine had a movie tie-in game, which, by the way, banger. That game is sick as fuck.
I never played it, but I do know someone who did, and he like showed me some of it, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that was good."
It's really good. It's a really good hack and slash game.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
Yes.
Also, did you see who's playing the Wolverine?
No, I did not.
An Aussie actor.
Okay.
Another Aussie dude. He was in Spartacus. If you remember that show.
It was a long time ago. I don't remember much, but yeah, that's still cool though. I do find it very interesting how Wolverine is Canadian, but they're using Aussies to portray him.
Here's where my nerd license comes in. Fun fact, Wolverine was originally, not originally conceptualized, but one of his early ideas that was thrown out that he was in fact Australian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there is a show called Spider-Man and My Amazing Friends. And in that show, the X-Men make a cameo. And in that show, he's Australian.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, they're at a party and he's like hooking his claw into food, which, like, by the way, gross.
Yeah, because it goes back into his.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're gonna eat off of your claw? That was in you.
Yeah, not just that. How many times he stabbed people?
Yeah, does adamantium self-sterilize, or does like his white blood cells kill all the bacteria that's otherwise he'd be like sick all the time?
Yeah, so that's actually something I've been wondering about.
Welcome to the anatomy of superheroes.
Because like. Because I don't know if there's any comics that really touch on his healing factor, if it's just healing wounds or if it's sickness as well, because he gets adamantium poisoning for one
in some continuities.
Yeah. Okay. Because my thing is that I don't mean to go to this depth, but what's to stop him from getting like HIV or AIDS? Like, because he's stabbing people, and then it's going back into this blood and everything, just going back into his arm.
No, he is essentially immune to all diseases.
All diseases, okay.
Immune to all diseases. He can heal from any injury. In fact, he can heal from a single blood cell.
Yeah,
he was once nuked and healed from a single blood cell. It's pretty OP.
Yeah, I do remember seeing. I've seen snippets of that comic where he heals from that one, and it's like, whoa, there's a little grotesque looking when he comes back. Yeah, and it looks very painful.
Oh yeah, there was a time when Wolverine was trapped in the Arctic, and to survive, he had to strip pieces of his own flesh off
and eat
them, and then they would heal back. Which another fun fact for you kids, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But in saying that. I guess he would still need energy.
But it would take more energy to heal the strip of flesh that he took off than it would from what he got from it.
Because he wouldn't die from starvation.
No, he wouldn't. So I guess his body would just reset to the point where the hunger would set in. So he would never not be hungry until he eats.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't die from it.
No, he'll probably just like sort of semi-die, pass out, and then like 10 minutes later, just like, and then just wake up, and then he'll just start it again, and he'll just keep going.
That's always what I assumed with with Wolverine. Every time he passes out, quote unquote, it's just him like dying.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Wolverine's my favorite character.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Wolverine's my favorite X-Man. He's the best X-Man. You know what? Yeah, he's the best X-Man. He's the most interesting X-Man.
Do you know one of my favorite mutants? Not X-Men specifically, but favorite mutants. I always forget his name though. He is from First Class.
Is it Darwin?
Is that the adaptive one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was why I was coming, because that I was going to say that's why I like the Sentinels.
I have a hot take.
Go on.
a lot of people get really, really angry when he dies in that movie.
Yeah.
Of like, if he's supposed to adapt to everything, then why did he die? Tell me how you adapt from being melted from the inside.
That is true. I was first someone like that. I was like, his thing is supposed to be adaptation. But that is true. You've essentially got the sun inside your body. There's nothing in the universe that can adapt to that.
Yeah, you can't eat the sun.
No. But in saying that, I do think they did him dirty by killing him off in general. Like, there was so much that character could have done throughout, like, so much potential.
Well, I think he has a lot of potential in the comics as well. They do nothing with him. They do nothing. He was in one story arc a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty important to the overall X-Men story. But other than that, nothing.
That sucks because they've got...
It's a cool power.
Yeah, it is a cool power. And they've got someone else that's similar that's a villain. It's what was it?
Mystique.
No. There is somebody who absorbs things that they touch. So instead of adaptation, he turns into things that he touches. He plays the villain itself is in the movies is Hulk's dad from the first Hulk movie.
All I know is Rogue has that power to siphon off the abilities of other people. Mystique has the power to mimic other people's powers, but not fully get them. So like she can mimic Wolverine's claws, but they're brittle.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I can't remember his name because like let's say like there's a bit of metal here, he can touch it. And then like think of like Kevin from
the Absorbing Man.
Yeah, the Absorbing Man. There we go.
He's not a mutant. Yeah, he's one of Hulk's villains. The Absorbing Man.
But I didn't mean mutant. I meant like character in general in the Marvel universe.
That is one of my favorite superpowers when someone can like touch like a substance and become that substance. Yeah. That is one of my favorite superpowers.
Yeah, and like they've got, while it's not the same, it still has like similar potentials to. Well, there's quite a lot of potential for, the guy Darwin versus the Absorbing Man, because you've got someone who adapts to, their danger versus someone who can
shield themselves with anything they touch.
Yeah, essentially change their body composition to whatever they want, like as long as it's nearby. And I think that's that could be like a really cool concept, but unfortunately, no, they did my boy Darwin dirty. They did him dirty.
But again, how do you adapt from like having the sun
it's true
poured down your throat?
That is true.
There's nothing on the face of the planet or in the universe that could adapt to that.
Yeah. Also, like the villain in that one, what's his name again?
Sure.
He just like. So like they show him like trying to study mutants to figure out how to get powers, and then just skip into the future and he just has them.
First Class is a lot of things. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but there's a lot of loopholes.
Yeah, there's a lot of and then this happens.
Yeah, and it's kind of like
which like okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean
they introduced Emma Frost in that.
Yes, they did,
and then they did nothing with her. Yeah, Emma Frost becomes like a stable of the X-Men, which, by the way, the word I was looking for before with Wonder Man, stable.
Yeah, and she, like, they made her pretty weak as well, because her diamond form, diamonds are not supposed to...
Don't you know? Diamonds are unbreakable.
JoJo. Yeah, JoJo reference.
Was that a JoJo reference?
Oh, I can't believe it. And then they sort of start cracking her neck by just strangling her with a bit of steel that you can find off the end of a bed. That's not, the diamond wouldn't crack under that pressure. That's not enough pressure.
Unless the guy who's using it is super strong, but then the steel would split.
The steel would break before that kind of strength could transfer across.
And if he's that strong anyway, just choke her.
Yeah. But
I hardly know her.
But
oh shit.
Yeah. But
that's me cancelled.
Yeah, it's you cancelled. But I do still really like it because James McAvoy is one of my favorite actors. Like in Hollywood, and so is even though I've forgotten his name right now, he plays
Fassbender.
Yeah, Fassbender. Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah. Those two together though, they have some massive like chemistry.
Yes, they do.
Did
you hear that? Not Michael Fassbender and McAvoy, but Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are coming back for Doomsday.
Yes, you told me that actually. I was super excited because Ian McKellen, Sir Ian McKellen.
I'm sorry.
I have to be respectful.
I'm sorry.
No.
He was knighted, you know.
He was. He is very old now.
And
there's only so much he can do. Only so much he can do before he can't act anymore.
I feel like that man, you'd have to like pry him off of a set to be like, all right, Sir Ian McKellen, you're done. No.
Well, he even like, I think, I'm not sure if anyone's seen this, but there's a video that popped up about 2 months ago of him at some sort of club. And I think it was because I'm pretty sure Sir Ian McKellen's gay. And it was like an LGBTQ thing. And he was going there, and I think he was doing something along the lines of that line, like with Lord of the Rings, with just it was either house, trap, dubstep, whatever it is, and he was just like "fly, you fools" kind of thing, and just freaking went nuts with the.
Are we
music.
sure this wasn't AI?
This was not because there's like a little interview with him after in the same clothes.
Oh, okay.
This was great because he was just like, he wasn't dancing or anything. He just did it, and then just all these lasers and lights go off and
That'd
music.
Be so.
I was
awesome.
like, I wish I was there.
Oh man, there was I saw this thing with Ian McKellen that he went to a school. I think that he was an alumni at.
Yeah.
To like visit and you know be like, hey, I'm Sir Ian McKellen, blah, blah, blah. And a bunch of students came up to the windows, you know, because holy shit, it's fucking Gandalf and Magneto, and he was like, "Do you know what happens when you don't pass your exam? No. Do you know what happens if you fail your exams? Do you?
Yeah.
You shall not pass."
I love that.
Yeah, and it's like. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
What a way to inspire.
Yeah. and half the kids are like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. See, I would have been like, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. But they were all like young.
Yeah, they didn't know any better. They were uncultured.
Yeah, they were uncultured. They were too young to know the magnitude. Magnitude of the presence that they were in.
What younglings.
I'm surprised he's never been in a Star Wars movie. Ian McKellen. Christopher Lloyd was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Which one? I can't remember.
He was Count Dooku. He was Dooku in episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Is that?
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Saruman.
When you said Lloyd, I kept thinking there's the one from I'm not sure if I'm thinking of the same.
I think I might have. It's Christopher Lee.
Yeah, Christopher Lee. Because I'm like, I hear Lloyd and I'm like, no, that's Back to the Future.
Yes, that's Back to the Future. Christopher Lee was in Star Wars, but not Ian McKellen. That would have been so sick.
That would have been sick. But in saying that, Christopher Lee has had such a life. Like, he's been a spy. He's like been all these things and
been in 2 of the biggest movie franchises of all time.
Yeah. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
that is massive. That would have been even. I just realized that. Yeah, with Ian McKellen and Christopher Lee in Lord of the Rings, and then having them both in Star Wars.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Oh, that would have been good. The Lee McKellen collection.
Look, Disney ain't listening to this, but Disney, before he goes, get him in a Star Wars film. It doesn't have to be like fantastic. Actually, no. If he's in it, it will be fantastic.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, get that man in a Star Wars. Fire food.
Because he's like 97 now.
Yeah.
You've got like.
So is Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, they're both getting on.
Wait, how old is Patrick Stewart?
I think Patrick Stewart might be a little bit younger, like a little bit younger, maybe. Well, I mean,
to me, they've both been old forever.
Well, I mean, when you look back at Star Trek, when you Patrick Stewart with Star Trek, he's already freaking old.
Yeah,
like
he's already, I think, late 40s or something?
Yeah, 40s or something, 40s or 50s.
And now, I do have I do have a Patrick Stewart, but I have to do like Patrick Stewart. Like I have to get into the voice. It's a little Connery actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're reminding me more of Sean Connery.
James Bond. Shaken, not stirred. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I think the last thing I wanted to actually know, the last major topic before we do something a little special at the end, a little recommendation at the end of the episode. There's one last thing I wanted to touch on, and it's this big internet trend of anime tourism.
Yes, you mentioned it, and that's something that's new to me. What is anime tourism?
Well, it is not what this AI thing says. Anime tourism is anime's been getting really popular.
Yes,
like in the last couple of years, I would say in the 2020s, that anime has sort of like shot into the mainstream.
Yeah, it was getting popular, and then as soon as COVID happened, which is everyone's
sitting at home and can't do anything, it just blew up.
Yeah,
and so there has been this. I don't know if it's a trend, but it is sort of like people are. I don't want to say jumping on the bandwagon either, because anime is for everybody and anyone can watch it. But there has been a big trend of people not only getting into anime, but like monetizing the fact that they like anime. So it's a really complicated topic to talk about without all the like visual prompts in that. So essentially, being an anime tourist is like you weren't there in the dark times. You didn't go through the thick of it. You came in as it was popular.
Yep.
And you didn't face the rhetoric and hatred that we did.
Yeah.
So therefore your anime card is lesser than mine. Essentially, it's a form of elitism.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like you haven't watched as many, or you're not as into it as I have. Yeah. I am. So you're just a tourism.
I think it's more that you didn't get the shit kicked out of you for liking anime.
Yeah.
Like physically or verbally.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go through all of that. And now that it's popular, you're just riding the coattails, and you don't deserve to be. Well, not that, but there is a more detailed.
Yeah, I get where you're going at there. I can understand the thought process on someone who might have gone through it a lot worse than like maybe myself. Or you, like, because there is some people out there that were probably like severely bullied, and have a lot of like issues because of all of that. And to them, this was like anime was like something that saved them, I guess, or kept them going. And then to watch more people, in their eyes, become tourists of the genre,
yes,
of the shows.
So I've quickly come up with like a quick summary.
Yeah.
Of what anime tourism is. It is a term pejoratively for new anime fans who are seen as superficially engaging with the subculture, often due to recent trends. So from what that tells me, that they're not, again, it's elitism. You're not as into this as I am. You are just riding a trend, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah, that kind of feels a bit off, because in saying that, I can like I was saying, like I can understand their thought process, but in saying that, like, why would you not want more people to talk, like, to be able to connect with in this thing, like with this kind of stuff, like, because someone might go jump on a bandwagon for something that's really popular, and then they jump on it, and there's chances of they'll just jump on it for that one or two things, and then they're going, yeah, it's not really like for me to keep going, and then they fall back off, and it's whatever. But then there are some people where it's like, yeah, they might jump on it, and then they just kind of keep going,
or it just becomes what they love.
Yeah, and then it becomes what they love. Like, why keep that to yourself? For one, it actually limits what you get, because let's say if it's only for these people that have been through all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's only so many people in the world that could watch this stuff. That means there's only so much money being put into the animation studios and whatnot. That means there's going to be less of this stuff being created. You get more people coming into it, that more people watching, more streaming services getting more revenue, more whatever it is. There's going to be more shows. There's means more content for you.
And it's not just, I think the biggest problem that people are afraid of is then at that point, studios will start catering to the quote unquote casual fan.
Yeah.
So we'll just get more, like, this isn't my concern. I'm just saying this is what I believe the general concern is, that the anime quality will just be worse.
Okay. I can see, like, I mean, there will be some studios that'll probably do that, but there's not all of them, because there were a few that take like a lot of pride in their work. Like there's been a lot of updates, like in terms of the quality of animation as a whole in the last 10 years has gone up quite a bit. There are obviously some studios that release stuff that you're watching it and you're like, what are they using? Like, what program are they using? Like, this is like 20 years ago type stuff. But
I would say there's anime out there now that it's like, what were you smoking?
But like in general, for the most part, it's like had a good upgrade. But like, yeah, I mean, I can see where they're like, oh, if we keep pumping out shows that are like lower quality, we'll get more money. Well, that might be true. I mean,
but what constitutes a superficial fan, right?
Yeah.
What separates a superficial fan from someone who's like diehard? If you look at somebody with like the keychains and the merch, would you go, nah, that guy's a superficial fan? Or would you be like, no, they clearly love all that stuff? I suppose if you want to go down that rabbit hole or be like, what is a superficial fan? I guess just the trending anime. They never step outside the trends, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but like,
but also, what's wrong with being superficial? Well, in terms of
what you're in that context,
yes,
of watching
in that
shows.
context,
yeah,
there is major problems with being superficial as like a person.
Yeah, big time. But no, yeah, that is true. Like, what's wrong with being a casual watcher?
Yeah,
like, I mean, for those people who like go crazy for and watch like a crap ton of anime, like, and you might maybe casually watch a Marvel show, like that's pretty much the same kind of context.
I would say that I'm a like massive anime fan. Do you know how much anime I've watched in the last couple of weeks? None.
Yeah, well, I'm in a similar boat. I try to watch one episode a night before bed of something, but generally speaking, like I used to, when I first discovered anime, back in like properly back in 2012, I used to eat, live and breathe. Like I would get home from school, watch it till 2 a.m.
Yep.
go to bed, go to sleep, wake up, go to school, come home, 2 a.m., and then I'll do that during school holidays, sometimes be later. Like, I'll just constantly keep going. Not healthy, not a healthy habit.
Nope, not at all.
And it kind of like bled into some other parts of life later on. And now it's like, I still absolutely very much love anime, and on my like, I will try to watch some during the week or before bed, but like, I'm not every second of every day when I've got free time or anything like that.
I get pretty overwhelmed by like just how much anime content there is to watch, and all of the recommendations that people like throw at you. Yeah. Speaking of, I assume one day we'll probably sit down and give people like our recommendations for an anime. If anyone has is inclined to watch an anime, Gachiakuda. It's excellent.
Oh yes, it is.
Watch out for episode 13.
Was that last? That was last week's episode, episode 13. Episode 14 will be out today. I need to watch it tonight.
I watched up to episode 7 and I've fallen off, but I can get right back on that horse.
Oh, it is. It just keeps getting better. Like, they did have an episode that was not even what you call like a 5-footer. Like, they didn't go anywhere, but there was a lot still happening. And just like the fight scenes, I do find it kind of interesting. I'm not going to spoil the story or anything like that.
Yeah, please don't.
But like, within the show, there are like these things called like beasts that they have to fight. And I find it interesting that it's kind of like Walking Dead. You got the trash beasts. They are the main. They are the thing that everyone worries about. But it's the people that are the villains.
It's the people that suck.
Yeah.
Which, that's life.
Yeah.
It's the people that suck.
And I just find that very, very kind of like interesting and funny at the same time. But it's still like it's progressing. And while we still haven't, even though I'm further along than you, they are starting to touch on Ruto a little bit, which is really good.
Yes, I think he's a great character. Yeah. Also, apropos of nothing, the author of Gachiakuda, kind of a cutie.
Oh, I have not. I need to look them up. Have not looked them up.
She's this. Hey,
no. Here's our number.
555. But no, this whole anime tourist controversy, I guess it's like a month old at this point. But I just wanted to like throw my hat in the ring and go, it's silly, but also I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah,
but it is silly.
If it's not going to be tourist, like even if that dies in like another couple years, it'll be something else, named something else. Yeah. Like it's constantly like gatekeeping in general has always been a thing from a long time ago.
I've said this on the podcast before, but I don't think we should gatekeep. I do think we should fandom bouncer. Yeah, where it's like, all right, mate, you've too much, get out.
Yeah, you've taken things a bit too far. You go speak to someone else.
Yeah, like we've had to chat to you a couple of times. It's time to cut that shit out. But oh, sorry.
No. I was going to say you mentioned recommends before. I have a recommend.
Oh, look at that! Doing the segues. Segues and synchronization.
While I'm talking about this, I'll mention the name of it, and so it gives you a chance to look it up. Oh crap! I've just forgotten. No, it's got 2 names to it, and I just had the at the tip of my tongue. Now I've lost it. It's Unicorn.
Yep.
I had it at the tip of my tongue. I can't use my phone because it's recording.
No, you can't.
Just type in Unicorn strategy game.
Unicorn strategy game.
PS5.
Vamp.
PS5. Unicorn strategy game. PS5. This game is a really cool game. If you love Fire Emblem, this is why I'm going to bring this up.
I do love Fire Emblem.
I do love Fire Emblem as well.
Strange? No, that's...
No, you got nothing?
Hang on.
Yeah. So Fire Emblem has been something, a game that I started off with when I was very young on the Game Boy Advance.
Game
Boy Advance. Unicorn Overlord. There we go. Unicorn Overlord.
I've been meaning to play this.
Yes, is a recommendation that I'm going to throw out there to everybody today. I've only played about 3 hours of it in the last few days, but I'm amazingly enjoying it. Like, it is really good. There's so much. Like, the artwork is really cool.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it is really good. I'm a fan of like the 2D mixed in with the 3D pixel style of games.
I love that as well.
I do love that. Like Octopath Traveler was beautiful in my opinion.
Which by the way, 1 and 2 is on PS5.
Hell yeah.
Of both, I need to play them.
Yes, and so like the way this works is, instead of it like with Fire Emblem, it's essentially you
it's like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, you have different units and characters, and they all do different things. Some of them might be on horses, some of them are mages, some of them are knights. There are similar classes, but do slightly different things. And they will have different abilities. And in Fire Emblem, it's a strategy thing of everything is in a grid on a square. And you move your characters turn by turn and attack the other opponent until they're all dead.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of strategy behind it. This one, however, instead of individual units, well, technically you could do this, but it's not recommended. You get groups. So you get a group of, you get like a thing of like 6 squares, and you can have up to 6 units in each group. Although you have to upgrade to get to that eventually. But and all the characters work together whenever they battle an opponent. And they have different abilities. Some work together, some don't. And so you kind of have to play with it a little bit. But it's not just that, it's real time. So instead of squares, you tell them where to go. You can even put in like a path for them to take. And then you just watch it, and then they travel along, and then they can meet other opponents on the way, and
they kiss.
It's a kissing fight. And
your lips aren't ready for this one, boy.
And then they meet, and there's other abilities and stuff you can do as well. But there's also like renown, like how well you're known gives you different things, and it's just like really beautiful in general. And so far, the 3 hours that I've played has like really I really enjoyed. And if you love strategy games, especially stuff like Fire Emblem, I definitely would recommend giving this one a shot.
Oh,
even
awesome.
If you just play a couple of hours and you go, nah.
I've been meaning to play this game for a long time.
Oh yeah, well, it's free on PlayStation Network if you've got a membership.
I have a recommendation for you. If you like this game, you will like Triangle Strategy.
Yeah. All right. What's that one? I don't know.
It's exactly like this. It's exactly like Fire Emblem. It's great.
Awesome. I will take a look.
But you know what?
Yes.
I also have a recommendation.
Yes, go for it.
But so I in our previous episode, I said that I would review a comic book.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
I haven't really read any.
Okay.
Which,
that's okay.
Big sad. But I will now make a vow to recommend comic books to people. Some that I have read, some that I will read, some that, I've seen vaguely in the wild. But the comic book that I'm going to be recommending today is going to be Superman, Volume 1 by Joshua Williamson and Jamal Campbell. This is an amazing start for the new for a new run of Superman.
Okay.
I love it. The art is phenomenal. The story is incredible. I'll just give a brief summary here, which I'm definitely not reading off of which I definitely know off the top of my head. I'm not reading off of something else. It's the dawn of the DCU. Superman has returned to Metropolis, and his greatest enemy, Lex Luthor, is finally behind bars. Then the future of Superman, the future of the Superman family has never been brighter as Clark Kent settles back into his life. Iconic and new villains, enemies erupt from the shadows to strike down the Man of Steel. But waiting in the wings, you'd think I'd be better at reading this since it's like right in front of me, but this
it's off to the side.
Yeah, it's off to the side, and I can't really. It goes in and out of focus. Anyway, but waiting in the wings to back up Big Blue is Supercorp, which
is Supercorp or Supercore?
Supercorp.
Okay.
Which is a secret project that Lex has given to Superman. In this volume of Superman, Lex and Superman team up. He wants to make Superman a better Superman.
Okay.
And it's a lot of fun. I have read the first 5 issues of this. It is, I just can't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
The art, the story, the pacing. If you watched the Superman movie and you're like, I want more of this, I want more of this dynamic, this is the book to pick up. This is the one to read. And if you're just getting into Superman or superhero comics, this is the one I recommend.
Okay. It looks really good.
It is beautiful.
From the cover art anyway that I'm seeing.
It is beautiful. And there is more Superman from there, but that is my recommendation, which Supercorp. Superman Volume 1, Supercorp.
Supercorp. Before we go.
Yes.
There was a little bit of news that I wanted to share that has put a certain company in a little bit of hot water and some controversy. Not Nintendo this time.
I was going to say, would this so happen to be Nintendo, no. our one-sided rivals?
No, it is a different one. We are looking at Microsoft. We're looking at Xbox. So Xbox is in a little bit of hot water at the moment because they have gone and changed their billing and tier system, and they have increased the cost quite a bit in comparison.
I've heard of this.
So in order to gain access, this is in Australian dollars, in order to gain access to everything as it is, so the ultimate pass was $22.50 or $22.90, something like that in AUS. And that had access to all the games in the Game Pass, the cloud gaming, which don't even bother unless you've got like the best internet in the world. Cloud gaming and just a couple things, which is fine. But then what they've done is now they've increased it to 35 Australian dollars.
Holy shit.
35 Australian dollars. And then to gain access to all of that stuff still. And then if you drop down below that, you lose all day one releases that they have on Game Pass. You have to wait a year.
Really?
Yeah, you have to wait a year to play the day one releases on Game Pass. And then I don't have all of the info in front of me, but then when you drop down even lower, you only gain access to certain games for a certain amount of hours per month.
Certain amount of hours?
Yeah, there's like it's either cloud gaming or it's to do with Ubisoft. I can't remember which one.
Man, fuck Ubisoft.
But yeah, they're really in hot water at the moment because of it. A lot of content creators are putting up their thoughts, discussing it, because not only have they made this step, they are losing a lot of subscribers because of it.
I'm currently looking at at a couple of articles here, and they're just straight up telling you to cancel your subscription.
Yeah, there's a lot of articles just saying cancel it, and which is hard for me because Xbox because I have an Xbox, the one before the current generation, which doesn't matter because they're the same.
Xbox One,
I think.
Yeah.
And then I've got a PS5, and I've got a Switch. But like
Ooh.
the Xbox, I only have one physical game that I do not play, and that's because I got it with the Xbox, and that's Anthem. Right?
I got that game as well.
Yeah.
I think with a PS4 or something, or PS5. And I immediately traded it back in.
Yeah.
I was like, they're like, oh no, it comes with it. I was like,
yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it. Can I just trade it in for another game? And they were like, I guess.
Yeah, really good concept, terrible execution. But everything else that I play on Xbox has been through the Game Pass. So I use Xbox for the Game Pass.
Why wouldn't
you? Why wouldn't you? So now I'm either going to have to lessen my subscription or cancel it, which then renders my Xbox useless at the moment. And I might as well not even like have it at this point. But it's...
How is it that Microsoft managed to get like 2 steps forward with like Steam and Xbox working together, and then 3 steps back with all of this shit?
Yeah, well, it's even more steps back when you find out that they've increased the cost of their consoles twice in the last 12 months.
That's right. I heard that. Yeah.
So doing that and this has really put Xbox in a bit of hot water at the moment. While it is a plus to have the Steam, what's the point of having the Steam if people aren't going to have the subscriptions for it?
It's all coming up PlayStation, baby.
It's really they've kind of really shot themselves in the foot with this one because it's $35 us, it's $30 US.
Less. It'd probably be around 20.
No, because the content creators that I've been watching are from US, and they're saying it's 30.
Okay, if it's 30 for them, then it's more for us.
It would be more for us, but or at least I think so. But when I was going through I got an email saying it was going to be 35 for us in the US. I don't know why they're doing it this way in pricing, but that's I'm not entirely sure.
Because they suck.
Yeah,
that's why.
So it's really So I guess like if everybody cancels their subscription, maybe they might rethink it.
Yeah, because that's worked. That's worked before.
We will Sonic this shit.
Oh please, yes, absolutely. But I guess a Sonic joke is a good way to leave it off.
Yeah.
But we
gotta go fast.
Yeah, we gotta go fast. We gotta go here, there, and everywhere. Live a la vida loca. Anyway, this was a really fun episode.
Yeah, it was good.
And it was a lot better than the one that we scrapped before.
Oh, yeah.
Oopsies. Never talking about that one again.
Yep.
But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the things like liking and commenting and sharing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.